Hi there, this is Nate Trap. I just wanted to make a short class guide for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. And it's more like a guideline which you gotta follow if you wanna kind of succeed at the game. So the most defining um, guideline is just what do you choose for perk two as a begin for a starting. Stopping power or Juggernaut, that's the only thing you gotta be watching out. Stopping power, you kill faster, so it takes like one less bullet to kill someone. Juggernaut, you die slower, so it takes one extra bullet before you die. UV Jammer, it's kind of okay if you want to be like a silent flanker, but I wouldn't go for it because it's such a huge disadvantage anyway, so everything else it's not good. So if you want to choose any, if you want to be good at long range, only stopping power. I mean, don't even think about Juggernaut. So the best three assault rifles, so those like the first three right there. M16, it's the gold gun. Too good to, I mean, long, medium, or even close range. Even though as an assault rifle, we can pretty much use the shotgun at close range because it's a one burst kill. Too good. I hope that less people use it, but that's the way it is. The rest are pretty decent as well. AK-47, it has a lot of recoil, but more damage than M4. M4 has like almost no recoil, but it's less damage, so it's probably the best overall gun to use as a beginner. This one is a more of a pro because the all recoil and all that. Stopping power only when you use assault rifle. The rest are kind of okay. This one is like the World War II assault rifle for German assault rifle, which is the original one. Has no attachments to use anyways. Oh, which I forgot to mention. M4 and M16 always go with red dot because their iron sights are not as good. This one, never, never, ever like attachment because attachment actually kind of makes the gun worse, gives you less damage. It's almost like M4 carbine, even though you have the same amount of recoil. So with the submachine guns, I would always only use MP5 and AK-74U. Those are probably the best options. And as a SMG, you can go either way. A stopping power or a Juggernaut. If you want to be good, equally as good as close range and medium range, stopping power. If you drop shotting a lot, I'll go with a Juggernaut, and you'll be mostly good at close range, and you can still pick some kills at medium range. The rest are only good, like a P90, Mini Uzi, and Scorpion, only good at close range because they don't have as much faster time to kill, and those two guns they have like a smaller magazine. So I mean, I wouldn't even try medium range because people are gonna run away before you actually kill them. P90, it's pretty good for steady aim, for hip fire. So those are the options. Light machine guns, any of those three will be good for killing like kill streaks. I mean helicopters. A half magazine will do. You can choose any, doesn't really matter. I prefer this one because it has less recoil, so you can shoot helicopters from really far away. So first perk, the best one is Bandolier. Obviously, gives you more ammo. Um, Certain cases you can use frag times 3, special grenades, or RPG. So if you don't want to switch to a second class to kill a helicopter, RPG is good option. Special grenades times 3 and frag grenade times 3 if you think that you'll have enough ammo. Those are still good relevant options. So if you have the assault rifle class, you can always go for something else than Bandolier because you'll have enough ammo most of the times before you die, or you can pick something from the ground. However, if you have the SMG class, I'll strongly suggest Bandolier because you'll just keep reloading all the time. Um, oh yeah, with the SMG class, if you do choose MP5 or Mini Uzi combined with M9, will share the same ammo with the 9mm M9, which gives you some extra ammo, so you can always go for something else than Bandolier. Or if you play Search and Destroy, obviously you will need less ammo in this case. Third perk, Dead Silence is the best perk. Until then you can just pick whatever you want. Everything else is pretty bad, except Steady Aim is okay for certain SMGs if you want to hip fire a lot and just run a gun, but still Dead Silence better. Extreme Conditioning, I'll only suggest if you play Search and Destroy and you want to reach certain points of the map before anybody else. After that it's pretty bad. Everything else it's not good. So those are pretty much the guidelines you gotta follow. And sidearm. Sidearm, M9 always with the MP5 or Mini Uzi. And for everything else, Desert Eagle, or if you feel like anything else, you can just choose anything else. Desert Eagle doesn't have attachments, so if you want to go silent, it's not the way to go, but Desert Eagle has the highest damage, and it's a cool gun. I can always like even hip fire with that gun. It'll just pretty much two-shot anybody from up close, or one shot in the head. So that's all the guidelines you gotta follow in a way to be successful with the game. If you don't want to get in details, you don't care about anything else, that's pretty much it. And that's all for me. Have a nice day.